Good morning, this is Elaine with Elaine's Custom Cards with a new video for you today. This is getting ready for Valentine's Day, and this is a card we're going to make today. I wanted to tell you some things before we get started. I'm going to be doing a drawing, and it starts today. Well, actually, it started Monday, the drawing. What we're going to do is I have a set of these stitched framelits dies. They're brand new, and I'm going to be giving them away. And this is how you get in on the drawing. To get your name put in the drawing, there's two ways. One way is to order $50 in product from me on my website, elaine.dotson.stampinup.net. For every $50 you order, you will get your name put in the drawing. So if you order $150, you get your name in there 3 times. If you would like to become a demonstrator under me, right now there is a special going on during celebration until March 31st. And for $99, you can get $175 worth of product. Now, you got two options. There's option 1, which is $99 for $175 worth of product, which is this. Option 2 is you get $175 worth of product plus this carrying bag, which is valued at $50, and this option 2 is $129. So normally this is $50 more than when it's not during celebration. So if you sign up during celebration and become a demonstrator, then your name will go into the drawing. I'll put it in there 3 times. And then this is going to be going on until, well, I'm going to do the drawing on March 7th. So you have till March 7th or the 6th, because I'll be uploading the video on the 7th. You have until then to get your name in the drawing. Anyway, I just thought it would be fun to give something away. And that set of dies is worth, I believe it's $35 retail, so before shipping and tax. Anyway, so let's get started on our card. This is the one we're making today. It's fairly simple. I have everything cut out and ready to go. So let's get started. I'll put this over here. Now I used Wink of Stella on here, but you don't have to do that. This is a card that I'd made without the Wink of Stella, and it looks pretty too without it. This one has Wink of Stella, this one does not. So, I took a piece of this lovely lipstick foil that's in the, this is in Celebration, the Celebration catalog. So with a $50 purchase, you can get this for free. So, at the end of the video, I'll put all the sizes, dimensions, and products that I used. So let's put this piece on first. I just glued this on to the front. So let's see what I'm doing here. This piece is, let's see, I list here what size the sizes are. It's 1.5 by 4. And we're just going to kind of put it over here and try to get it level. Just like that. And to get this little scalloped edge, I used this die, and it's from the Be Mine Stitched Framelits. And you can get this as a bundle, these two the stamp set and this set of dies. And it's little stitches, and then it cuts that little scalloped edge. And we use this die right here and this piece right here, and that's all the dies I used, I believe. Anyway, it'll be on the list in the end. But I basically used Forever Lovely and Meant to Be, and there's a set of dies that go with this, but I didn't use any of them on this card. And then the set of dies that goes with this that I used. And if you buy them as bundles, you can save 10%. So we put that on there first. And this is Balmy Blue ribbon. And this is nice because this is another celebration item. With a $50 purchase, you can get this ribbon. There's several colors of ribbon. I'll show you the picture in here. Okay, here's the ribbon, and there's 5 colors, and that's free with a $50 purchase. And then this is the foil sheets. There's 8 sheets, single-sided, 4 of the Grapefruit Grove and 4 of the Lovely Lipstick. So let's get this ribbon on here. I'm going to use a little bit of fast fuse to get this ribbon on here. You can use tape or whatever you want. I just have some fast fuse that I'm using. And you only need about a piece 6.5 inches long or so. And I'm just going to center it across the front of this DSP right here. Just like that. Okay, then we're going to glue this on here, right here on the front. I tried really hard to use just a little bit of glue on this. So I'm going to lay it down, see if I can get a thin amount of glue on here. You don't want too much because then it's going to ooze over the edge, and you don't want it to do that. So let's see if we can get this on there without too much trouble. That looks good. Okay. Very carefully without getting glue all over yourself. Center that. And there you go. I kind of had it off to the side. I don't really want it centered. Oops, I just smeared glue everywhere. That's okay, we can wipe it off. Just like that. Stay. I don't know if I made it worse, but you can use a... We'll get that glue off later after it dries. Okay. You're not going to see this in here anyway. Then I took my white heart, because when you cut this out you'll end up with a blue one, and I used that on another project. And in order to get this heart, I did cut out a white one. It'll have this, and then I used the other die to get the stitching around it, and I stamped it with Balmy Blue ink, and then this is Lovely Lipstick, and I put that on with dimensionals. So let's get some dimensionals on here, and you want enough to where it doesn't sag in the middle. I think I put about 6 on there. Just like that. And we'll see if we can get that centered on there, because I want it centered right in the middle of this. Just like that. Okay. Then I took my little piece of ribbon. I already tied a bow. I'm using up my little glue dots from my paper pumpkin kit. And I just put it right there. Okay. Then we're going to make our little flower image thing here. And what I did was I put them on my glue dots. I tried using glue, but it started to bug me, because the glue dots I think are going to work better. So I put a little glue dot on this flower and a little glue dot on this flower. And I just kind of put that like that. And then this one kind of underneath, like that. And then I took my leaves and I put one right there and one right. This seems to work really well. To do this before you try and put your glue dots on the back. And you put one here and one right there, and then for this flower right here I have 2 more. This has a die to cut these out, but the flowers do not, so I fussy cut the flowers. They were real easy. I stamped them and then fussy cut them. And the flowers are this image, which is 1 die. So I just stamped where I could get 1 of these, and then I needed 3 of those. And then here's the leaf. And that one there's 2 dies that are identical that you can use to cut those. Then, after I did all that, I turned it over and put my dimensionals on the back. So that one only needed 1. And we'll put it right here. And this one, I put 1 there, and 1 there, to kind of, I wanted it kind of on the leaves there. Just like that. And then I just put it right there in the corner, just like that. And then this is thick whisper white, and I stamped the inside with this, and I stamped off and then stamped because I wanted to stamp this in red and the lovely lipstick, so I wanted this background to be lighter. So then I just took my liquid glue and I centered this panel on the front of the card. Just like that. Okay. Let's get it centered here. That looks pretty good. over. And there's your card. Ready to give to somebody you love. Now, this paper, when you run it through your embossing, I embossed this with the tufted embossing folder. I thought it made it look really pretty. Need to make sure it sticks down good. So that's the card. Oh, I don't want to forget that you can put like I did here, I put the pearls, but I think before I put the pearls on, I'm going to put the Wink of Stella on there, and then put my pearls on. So, anyway, we'll put this one here. This is your card for today, and here are the supplies. I think this is the right one. No, it's this one. I've got another card that I'm going to be doing. This is the one for this. All the dimensions over here, page numbers and catalog. Here's the item numbers, and then the description of what I used. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Please leave me some comments. Like my videos. I would be happy to be your demonstrator. Remember, we're having the drawing, and I'm going to be doing the drawing on March 7th for the stitched framelit dies. Have a lovely day, and happy stamping!